what's the story behind this heater? Well, about a year ago, I sold this heater to somebody in the store that I managed, a hardware store. And a couple of days later, he brought it back, said it didn't work. So I gave him another one. Said, try this one. And I brought this one out to my shop and put it on a shelf and thought, well, someday I'll get to it and check it out. Well, today's that day. So that's the story behind this heater. The question is, can it be fixed? We'll find out. I'm Marv for Marv's Fixit shop, and I've been dragging junk home for over 5 decades. My channel is about the adventure of trying to fix something that's broken that others have discarded, maybe a junk mower or anything. Today it's this old heater. Was headed for the trash heap, but I thought I'd see if I couldn't fix it. If I can, maybe I'll give it to some lucky person who can use it. Well, let's get it out of the box. Don't horse around here, Marv. Let's see what we have. Oh, looks like all the parts are here. Still put together, by the way. Instructions. What's this down here? Here's a bolt. Came loose from somewhere. I don't know where, but we'll see. See, I have my fuel tank back here. I got a new one off the shelf, so we can make sure it's not the fuel. First of all, let's see how this mounts to the tank. Let me get the instructions out and look. That loose screw went right there, and there was another one there. All I did was take the screwdriver and tighten those up. They're nice and snug now. That makes the head tight on the bracket. Now with this bracket, it just slips over the edge of the tank, something like this right here. And it looks to me like you just tighten this knob up, and that makes it solid on the tank. So easy enough to put together out of the box. Check all the terminals, they look good. So let's look about hooking up the gas. With this knob shut off, it looks to me like this just screws right into this right here. So we'll see if we can't get that in. It's left-handed thread, so it goes the opposite of what you would normally think. So it's lefty-tighty and righty-loosey. Make sure you get it all the way down in there tight. And I have it right there. This to me looks like it's just an on and off, high and low switch. You can see the off position right there. And then it has this little pin. Looks to me like you have several high, medium, and low. So let's see what we can do. I don't know how you're supposed to light it. I'm assuming these right here would tell me. I've never been one to read instructions, but with something like this, I strongly suggest that you did. I've read the lighting instructions, and what you do first is you turn this valve completely on. We'll do that right now. It says open slowly. So I'm opening it slowly. Okay, once that's open, you're supposed to turn this valve right here to high. And I'm going to do that. High's right there. And you're supposed to take soapy water and spray the connections just to make sure we don't have any leaks. And I don't see any leaks anywhere. After that, you get your matches, and I have Strike Anywhere matches, the old stick matches. I'll open that up and we'll get one out. The next step is to press this in, but when you do, that releases the gas up into the head. So you want to have your match ready and we'll get that ready. Lighting one side at a time, pressing in the valve. Then you have a hole right there that you're supposed to put the match out and continue to hold this for at least 30 seconds to a minute, I don't know. The thing is, if I let up on it and it goes out, then you know you've done it wrong. Or there's something wrong with the regulator. And that's what was happening before. He couldn't keep it lit. Again, this knob here in the off position, turn the gas completely on, slowly. And turn this to high. That right there. Take soapy water, it says 50 to 1, and spray your fittings to make sure you have no gas leakage at all. With that, you depress this button, which allows the gas to come through the valve. You strike your match and you put it in the igniting holes. So what I'm going to do first is get my match lit. These are strike anywhere, but I'm striking them on the side of the box. I'm going to get it up here in this hole, and I'm going to push this. And I heard it light. Then keep this depressed for a few seconds, at least 30 seconds. What that does is heat up a thermal coupler here that keeps your gas valve open. Now this thing was malfunctioning, but it appears to be working just fine now. I'm going to let up in this button, and you can see it stayed lit. So that's working. Now to light the other side, again, all you do is do the same thing. You get your match, you light it. These holes right here on the back, you can see them very easily. Strike your match, put it in there, and light it. Continue to hold that gas relief valve until that thermal coupler warms up enough. Well, I tell you what, this thing seems to be working just fine. I don't know what the deal is, but not only are you going to see this get lit and stay lit, evidently fixed. It must be the fawns. I just hit a little bit and it works. I don't know. But it's working now. I didn't really do anything, but we'll see. There's all kind of reasons why it didn't work. Might have not had the hose screwed in the tank all the way. You might have lit it improperly, which would cause the valves to shut down. If you shake these at all, that would have a tendency of shutting down. But right now we're running on high. We'll put it on medium. I could hear the gas slow up. Let's put it on low. It's getting warm in here. There's low. And that stays lit. Another thing too, like I said, always start with a tank that you know works. Sometimes these tanks do malfunction. And handling gas like this, I didn't have gloves on, but I'll tell you what, the other day I was filling one of these tanks and it got away from me and it got my thumb a little bit. That stuff will burn you right now. That's smarted. The beginning of this, I told you, I fix about anything or try to fix it. And the excitement of my channel is just a journey or the challenge of fixing something. You never know what it's going to be. It might be that old lawnmower back there, this heater that today, a drill press, or some tool that's been broken down forever. But that's what I do. If you got any comments about this heater, I'd appreciate it. If you like videos where it's about the journey and not about what I'm fixing, subscribe to my channel because that's what I'm about. If you want to watch more of the videos that I've put out, try one of these up here. Can it be fixed? Sure it can. Can you fix it? You're darn right you can. Until the next one.